Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's been buzzing around the tech community: building a scalable AI pipeline. As artificial intelligence continues to evolve, the need for efficient frameworks that can accommodate growing datasets and complex algorithms becomes more critical than ever. In this video, we will explore the entire journey of an AI model, from the initial stages of data ingestion to the final deployment, while ensuring that we incorporate streamlined automation at every step. So, if you're keen to learn how to build a robust AI pipeline, stick around. Let's start by defining what we mean by an AI pipeline. An AI pipeline is a series of steps that data goes through, from being ingested into the system, processed, analyzed, and ultimately used to make predictions or inform decisions. The goal of the pipeline is to ensure that every step is as efficient and automated as possible, enabling teams to focus on higher-level tasks rather than getting bogged down by repetitive operations. With that in mind, let's break down the key components of our scalable AI pipeline. The first stage in our AI pipeline is data ingestion. Think of this as the foundation of our entire system. Data can come from various sources: structured data from databases, unstructured data from social media, or even streaming data from IoT devices. The challenge is to ensure that we can efficiently gather, clean, and organize this data to use it effectively. To accomplish this, we need to choose the right tools for data ingestion. Some popular options include Apache Kafka for real-time data streaming and Apache NiFi for data flow management. These tools allow us to set up a robust architecture that can handle diverse data sources. For instance, if we're pulling data from an API, we can use RESTful services to automate the process. By setting up automated data pipelines, we can ensure that data is ingested continuously, which is crucial for real-time applications. Once we've successfully ingested our data, the next step is data preprocessing. This is where we clean and transform our raw data into a usable format. Data preprocessing encompasses various tasks like data cleaning, normalization, and feature extraction. It's essential to remove any noise or inconsistencies in the data, as these can drastically affect the performance of our AI models. For example, if we have missing values, we might opt to fill them in using techniques like mean imputation or by employing machine learning algorithms that can predict these values. Another important aspect of data preprocessing is feature engineering. This involves creating new variables from existing data that can improve our model's accuracy. For example, if we're working with time series data, we might want to extract features like the hour of the day, day of the week, or seasonal trends. Tools like Pandas and NumPy in Python can be incredibly helpful in this stage, as they allow us to manipulate and analyze data efficiently. Now that our data is clean and well structured, we can move on to the model training phase. This is where the magic happens. We'll select an appropriate ML or deep learning model based on the problem we are trying to solve, be it classification, regression, or clustering. Popular frameworks like TensorFlow, PyTorch, and Scikit-learn provide extensive libraries that simplify model development. The key to making our pipeline scalable during this phase is to ensure that we can run multiple experiments simultaneously. By leveraging cloud computing platforms like AWS, Google Cloud, or Azure, we can spin up virtual machines to run different models and hyperparameter tuning processes concurrently. This parallel processing capability allows teams to test various models quickly and identify the most effective one. Once we have our model trained and performing well, the next step is model validation and testing. This is a critical part of the pipeline, as it helps us assess how well our model is likely to perform on unseen data. During this phase, we typically split our dataset into training, validation, and test sets. We might also use techniques like k-fold cross-validation to ensure that our model is robust and not overfitting to the training data. Automation can play a significant role in this stage as well. By using automated testing frameworks, we can build a system that continuously validates model performance as new data comes in. This ensures that we are always working with the most accurate predictions possible. Tools like MLflow and DVC can help us manage experiments and track changes in model performance over time. Having validated our model, we move to the deployment phase. This is where we make our model available for use in real-world applications. Deploying an AI model can take many forms, depending on the specific needs of your business or project. You might want to deploy it as a REST API, integrate it into a web application, or even use it in batch processing jobs for offline predictions. One of the most critical aspects of deployment is ensuring that we can scale our solution to handle varying levels of demand. For instance, if you're deploying a recommendation engine for an e-commerce website, you need to ensure that it can handle spikes in traffic, especially during peak shopping seasons. Containerization technologies like Docker, alongside orchestration tools like Kubernetes, enable us to package our models and scale them across multiple servers easily. By using these tools, we can ensure that our pipeline can handle increased load without compromising performance. But deployment doesn't end once our model is live. We must establish a monitoring and maintenance system to track how our model is performing in production. Continuous monitoring helps us identify issues such as data drift, where the statistical properties of input data change over time, potentially leading to degraded model performance. By implementing monitoring solutions like Prometheus or Grafana, we can visualize model metrics in real time and set up alerts for any anomalies. Furthermore, we should have a plan for model retraining. As new data comes in, our model may require updates and refresher training to maintain its accuracy. Automated retraining pipelines can help us manage this process efficiently, ensuring that our model remains up to date without requiring manual intervention. Now that we've covered the entire pipeline, from data ingestion to deployment, let's take a moment to discuss how we can streamline automation throughout this process. Automation is crucial for reducing manual workloads and minimizing the risk of human error. The key here is to adopt a DevOps or MLOps approach, which combines development and operations to create a seamless workflow. By using CI/CD, continuous integration/continuous deployment practices, we can automate the building, testing, and deployment of our models. This means whenever a team member pushes code or model updates, automated tests can run to validate the changes before they are deployed to production. This approach not only saves time but also ensures that we maintain a high level of quality throughout our AI pipeline. In addition to CI/CD, we can also leverage tools like Apache Airflow or Luigi for workflow orchestration. These tools allow us to define and manage complex workflows easily. For example, we can set up dependencies between different stages of the pipeline, ensuring that data ingestion occurs before pre-processing, and that model training only starts after pre-processing is complete. As we wrap up this comprehensive look at building a scalable AI pipeline, it's important to remember that this is an iterative process. As technology advances and more data becomes available, your pipeline will need constant adjustments and improvements. Embracing a culture of continuous learning and adaptation will empower your teams to stay ahead in this rapidly evolving landscape. To summarize, building a scalable AI pipeline involves several key steps: data ingestion, pre-processing, model training, validation, deployment, and monitoring. By incorporating automation into each of these stages, we can streamline workflows, enhance model performance, and ultimately create a more efficient pipeline. Thank you for joining us today as we explored this essential topic. If you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights into AI and tech. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, feel free to leave a comment below. Until next time, keep innovating, and happy coding!